Hello crafty friends, I'm Lien from Studio Kato and I'm so happy to be back on the Syberia Designs YouTube channel today for the video hop celebrating our new release. We have an incredible giveaway for you. You can take a look at the sponsors here, but there's more information in the description below and I'll give you some more info as we go along this video as well. Now let's get into the card I'm making today. I'm using the Celebrate with Cake stamp and die set from the new Celebrating You release from Syberia Designs, and this is a very cleverly designed set. So the coordinating die set has one huge die for the entire cake. It also has 3 coordinating dies for each layer. So one coordinating die per layer, and I'm using those coordinating dies just to cut out some layers of cake from white cardstock. You can absolutely stamp these, but I didn't want to add much color to these until I start to do my pattern stamping. In this Celebrate with Cake stamp set, there are a bunch of little images to decorate your cake. So a bunch of tiny flowers, and there are individual dies for those as well. It's sort of implied that you layer them on top of the cake. Instead, I am going to make this cake as if I'm painting with my icing. I'm not much of a baker, so this is as close as I'll come to making such a fancy cake, but this was really fun to do. So essentially, I'm just stamping a really simple floral pattern on 2 layers of this cake. I am doing something a little different for the middle layer of the cake, but yeah, you can go in a lot of different directions with this stamp set. I even used some of the cake layers on a different card just to create a background. It had nothing to do with cake and it was so fun to do. I'm using various inks of Concord and 9th today. They're just really vibrant colors. I love them and they stamp really nicely and they blend out really nicely as well, which you'll see in another part of this video. Now a little bit more about the giveaway in this video hop. There are a bunch of hops to celebrate the new release. There was a blog hop a few days ago. Now there's a YouTube hop, and soon there will be not 1, not 2, but 3 Instagram hops. And they're all amazing chances for you to play along with our giveaway. Because it's Syberia Designs' first anniversary, we are celebrating with not just us giving away a bunch of gift cards, but we are collaborating with a ton of different brands that will all give you some goodies just to celebrate our birthday, which is so wonderful. We are very grateful for our sponsors, and yeah, it's absolutely incredible the things that we are giving away. So there's over 800 pounds or $1,000 worth of prizes to win. You should definitely play along. All you have to do is leave a comment on the videos here or on the blog hop or on the Instagram hop that's coming soon, and we do ask that you roughly tell us where you are in the world, because not all of the prizes are international. So let us know if you're from Canada or the US or Europe, so we can give the right gift cards to the right people. Now I'm quickly adding some very light shading to the cake layers here because the white was a little bit too stark white. So I'm just adding a really pale peachy color around the edges of each of the cake layers. Now I am going to layer these up on the main cake image that is included in the coordinating die set, and this is also where I'm going to stamp the cake stand on. So there are 3 different stamps to make up the cake stand, and I'm stamping one of them in a very light gray ink and the other ones I'll stamp in a slightly darker gray, and this is just to create a silver platter of sorts. I didn't want to fiddle around with embossing powder here because there are 3 stems. But if I was going to do that, I would have done it on that layer I stamped first, the like frilly layer that is the front of the cake stand. Now I've layered up my die cuts already. I am going to die cut that main cake image, the full cake image. I've layered that up twice, and then the other cake layers, I am layering them up a little bit differently each time. So the top one is only 2 layers, the middle one is 3 layers, and the bottom one is 4 layers. That just makes it stand up in front a little bit more like it would in real life. Now I wanted to include candles in this cake, and there aren't actually any candle images in this stamp set. There are tons of cake topper options in the stamp set, but no candles. So I used the leaf image that is included in this stamp set, and one of the coordinating dies cuts just a very candle-like shape. So I used both of those to create a candle. It was really easy to do, really fun to do as well, because you're creating a little bit differently, because it's not intended to be a candle, so it's always a little bit more exciting when you think of something like that. But yeah, this is really easy to do. I just pop them on the cake, and then it's time for the background. I'm going to use the Illuminated Night Sky hot foil plate and die set from the new release, and I am going to foil this just onto some white cardstock. Now I am just going to foil this. I'm not going to use the die cuts, but the dies do make this hot foil plate a lot more versatile because you can move all the different fireworks around. I just thought they were in the perfect position for as a background for my cake. So I'm going to foil these on a piece of white cardstock with Spellbinder's gold foil, and I'm going to use the Spellbinder's glimmer system for that as well. You can see that I always foil on a pretty large piece of cardstock. This just gives me some wiggle room because I want to die cut a panel from this, and when the starting sheet of cardstock is a little larger, you have just a little bit more wiggle room there to place your panel. I am going to use the nested scalloped frames die set from Syberia Designs. It includes a lot of scalloped rectangles and also very normal rectangles, so it's a really great basic die set. As you can see, I'm just wiggling it around to get the perfect placement for my fireworks, and once I'm happy with that, I'm gonna die cut it out, and then I'm going to make a shaped card. I cut that scalloped rectangle 2 more times from white cardstock. I put a score line near the top of one of them, and that is where I'm going to fold. So I am going to fold that to reinforce the score line, and I'm going to put glue on all the areas above the score line, and that's where I'm going to adhere my second panel on top of. That's just going to create a scalloped card base. It's a really easy way to create a shaped card. I love doing it. It's really quick and it's always really sturdy. Yeah, it's just a great way to make a shaped card out of pretty much any die. I'm going to glue that fireworks panel on top of this, and you can go crazy with these fireworks. I think it would be great to foil these in like rainbow foil or a very bright colored foil and ink blend a lighter color on top of it. That would look really cool. I wanted to keep things really simple because I want that floral cake to stand out a little bit more. I propped that cake up on some foam tape, and I'm just finishing up this card with a couple of white pearls. So this is a really simple card, but I wanted to show you the versatility of this beautiful Celebrate with Cake stamp and coordinating die set. I think it's such a wonderful and cleverly designed set. I just had to use it for this hop. Now this is a YouTube hop, so you can hop along to the next video to see even more inspiration with the new products from the new release and for another chance to win one of the amazing prizes. So again, our sponsors are giving away a ton of gifts. We are giving away a couple of gift cards as well. There will be so many winners for this giveaway, so make sure you take your chances. Comment on each stop of the YouTube hop, the blog hop, and the upcoming Instagram hops as well, just for a chance to win one of these amazing gift cards. And for more information, don't forget to check out the description below this video, so you definitely don't miss anything that I rambled about. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.